Well, hello there, hot diggity dog and TGIF tater tots. How the heck are you? I'm so good cuz I'm clocking out of work and it's Friday. Friday. It's been quite a day. Quite a productive day, which feels so nice. Oh my goodness. If any of you have worked with a startup, and I'm talking like from the ground startup, you know that there are so many systems to build and it's a lot. I mean, once the systems are built, obviously that makes things so much easier and faster. Right now, there's a lot of moving parts. And my role with the company right now, listen, I'm a Swiss Army knife. And that's actually one of my skills, you guys, is that I have so many skills. I've been working on a few projects, but this one today that is, we're like this close to the finish line, you guys, and it feels really good, is, okay, distracted. This microphone is so good that I am now very aware that I am a loud breather and a loud swallow. I'm trying very hard to control my breathing and not swallow so loud. Anyway, I digress. The project that I've been working on, well, for the past 3 weeks is promotional items. Gosh. And if any of you are in the event planning realm, you know that there are a gazillion custom promotional item sites out there. So we had very specific items that we're looking for and a very specific budget. So it has been so much research and back and forth. But today we finally got the approval to place the order. So I placed the order. I have been working on the artwork for all of the items, and we've just got a couple little things. So I don't do any of the branding or marketing on our team. We have someone else who does that. And we have a couple of items right now that she's working on some different, designing some different artwork for. Hopefully we'll have that maybe Monday and we can get that submitted and get the proofs back, and we will have all of these items in hand by our event date. So that feels really good, you guys. But I am clocking out, and I don't know if jet lag is a thing from New York to Utah, because I still feel like jet lagged. It feels like my universe just feels off axis right now. Like my schedule, I don't have a schedule, and I am not one of those people that thrives in chaos. Like I have to have a schedule. So things just feel really off right now. And a couple of things. If you are not familiar with Utah, and if you didn't live here, why would you be familiar with it? Today, I forgot. It is Friday, July 24th. Here in Utah, it is Pioneer Day. So that's a state holiday. If you're a Utahn, we call it Pie and Beer Day. Happy Pie and Beer Day, fellow Utahns. I completely forgot that it was today, but basically, apparently, July 24th was the day that the Mormon pioneers landed in the Salt Lake Valley and decided, okay, that's it, we're staying, this is it. So we celebrate it. It's also, so we have the 4th of July and then we have the 24th of July. It is the two major firework holidays. Also, there's New Year's Eve, but I have not looked at the news. I mean, I've been away. I haven't looked at the news, but for the 4th of July, the governor banned all personal fireworks because, listen, the state of Utah is burning down. And I don't know if he's banned them for tonight. I kind of hope so, you guys. Because the dogs don't like fireworks. So I'm hoping that they did, but I really don't. So I forgot about that. And then I was thinking, man, it's Friday. What's on the agenda for this weekend? And you guys, there's nothing on my agenda. So that feels really weird. It feels good, but also very strange. Kind of wanted to spend the weekend vlogging, getting to know my new camera, figuring out how to use it, but I've got no plans. I mean, that's a good and a bad thing. Have you guys noticed I'm trying to swallow quietly? It's a good and a bad thing. Like I don't need to go get groceries. I did a big deep clean of my apartment just before I went to New York for my dog sitter. I thought about maybe going out and taking myself to brunch or dinner, but listen, it's so hot outside, right? It's summer. It's so hot. I don't want to go out. I'm not really sure what I would even vlog, you guys. I could do some meal prep. I could do that. I definitely want to make my ginger turmeric shots. I haven't had those in a while, and they're pretty great and they're easy. So we could do that. But other than that, you guys, I don't know what to do. I don't want to go outside. Maybe I could take myself out to breakfast before it gets too hot. But listen, I'm a single chick. I like to meet people. Breakfast is not where it's at. Or if it is, where do I go? Where do I go to meet cool single people? Isn't that like the age-old question? If we don't go to bars to meet people, where do we actually go to meet people? Because it isn't the grocery store. And I've tried Trader Joe's. That's not it either. Ooh, I've been wanting to go to Trader Joe's. My sister and I went to Trader Joe's when I was in New York. Okay, listen. You guys, especially like Utahns, we have no clue. We have no concept. I never really understand. My sister never goes to Trader Joe's. And there's literally one like walking distance. Okay. And I've never understood, like, why don't you go to Trader Joe's? It's just right there. Listen, that place is absolute chaos. It's nuts. Parking is nuts. You get inside and you cannot maneuver through the aisles. Like if you want to get something out of the cooler, you get like duck and dodge between people. It's crazy. However, we did go to Trader Joe's and I saw some items, like some new cleaning items. They have like a neroli, like they had like cleaning, like soap, air, like a room freshener. And my sister got some and they smell amazing. So I kind of wanted to go to Trader Joe's and see if they have it. The weird thing also about Trader Joe's is sometimes they have things in different, areas of the country that they're not everywhere. And in Trader Joe's, it's not just right around the corner for me anymore. So I don't know, but I do want to go get some of those cleaning products. Why would I go to Trader Joe's just to get cleaning products? And maybe flowers. I don't know. We'll see. But that's kind of fun. And it's not fun for a person like me who likes to plan everything out, just kind of winging it, fly by the seat of my pants and let's see what we get up to. That's not fun for me. Not fun, but we could do that. So anyway, quiet night tonight. We'll see what we get up to tomorrow. I'm going to check this footage because, like I said, I've been messing with the settings on my little camera here. You guys, it's so cool. I'm actually really excited about it. So I'm going to go see how this actually looks and see if the settings that I changed were good or bad. Okay, talk to you soon. Hey everybody. So a couple of things. I am now trying out the low light video mode just to see what it looks like. I've got all the blinds closed. It was storming just a minute ago. Now the sun's coming out, but checking out the low light video mode. And I need to hold this further away because otherwise I'm way too loud. But the other thing I noticed is that my face is so red. Do you guys think that my day was stressful? Or my day was so stressful, you guys? That's part of what I wanted to talk about. So I am the kind of person who I bottle up my emotions. Right? I bottle up my emotions and you know what happens when you do that, right? One day you just explode and you lose your shit. And I do not want to be that person. So after the last text that I got and I was like, oh my God, I have to step away. I'm going to lose my shit. I took a WALK with the dogs because listen, we're human and we tend to react emotionally. And I have learned over the past few years the skill of taking a breath, taking a few moments to process, and then getting into a more neutral headspace, right? Learning to respond intelligently instead of reacting emotionally. So after the day that I've had today, I just asked the CEO if she had a minute to FaceTime. Who even is she? Who even is she? And of course, she hopped on a call and I was telling her how I feel frustrated, a little bit defeated, and like I'm not being helpful. And she was like, I kind of had a feeling that you might be feeling like that. But I'm super proud of myself for having this conversation because I feel so much better. Sometimes we think about uncomfortable conversations. We build it up in our head to be, it's going to be something, they're going to say this and we're going to have a fight. No, sometimes we just need to, get it out there. She validated my feelings and then, and I'm all about feedback. I said, hey, listen, if there's something that I could be doing better or even just different, please let me know because I'm all about growth and feedback, right? And she basically said, it's not you, it's us. So that made me feel a little bit validated and my cortisol level is starting to come down. My face is still very red, but I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself for having the conversation and telling them how I feel. So I feel like tonight, one of my feelings, I feel tonight needs to be a little bit of self-care night, right? Get this under control, So I'm kind of feeling like maybe a bubble bath, maybe doing a little face mask, and then something funny on Netflix. And this is really off topic, but what are y'all watching on Netflix? Do you guys have any great show recommendations? What are you enjoying? I enjoy everything. I love some true crime. I love comedy. I love a rom-com. I love like a psychological thriller. Not so much into like the blood and guts. Not into that whatsoever. But yeah, what are you guys watching and enjoying? Also, some fun facts. There's a lot of older shows that I have never watched. So I'm going to admit something right now. And this is completely off topic. I'm going to admit right now that I have never watched Friends. I have never watched Seinfeld. I have never watched, is it called Bloodline? No. What's the one with the guy who is like he's a coroner, and he goes out and he like a vigilante. He kills, what is that? That's called Dexter. Dexter. I got there eventually, you guys. I haven't seen Dexter. I haven't even seen Game of Thrones. Yeah. So show recommendations. I'm going to talk 1 second. So listen, like, just hear me out. I know that in my last vlog, I was talking about the cute little eyelet vest that I was wearing and how I was thinking it's kind of like Little House on the Prairie chic, and how I was not loving the revamp of Little House on the Prairie. Last night, I revisited it for a moment, and I will say, listen, why is it every single Christmas episode of Little House on the Prairie makes me bawl like a baby? The revamp was no different. The revamp is so different, and I'm 55. I mean, it's probably been 45 years since I read the books. But I don't think some of it is actually accurate to the books. I mean, here's one thing that I guess I didn't put together. Carrie is actually named after Caroline. Seriously? I didn't put that together. And was she actually born on Christmas Eve? Oh, shit, I'm giving away spoilers. I don't want to give away spoilers, but so I did enjoy the Christmas episode. I don't know. My sister and I were watching it and we watched a few episodes and we're just like, I'm just not feeling this. Not feeling it. So we went to Amazon and we started streaming the original Little House on the Prairie. And listen, if you're Gen X like me, I think Little House on the Prairie is the ultimate comfort program. Ultimate. And okay, can we talk about like Michael Landon and Pa? I know. Jeez, look at my face is getting all red again. Anyway, that's how I'm feeling about the new revamp of Little House on the Prairie. I'm not, love the Christmas episode, but yeah. What other shows are you guys watching that I should binge? So tonight is going to be a self-care night. I'm going to take care of myself, lower this cortisol level, and hopefully wake up refreshed in the morning and ready to tackle the tasks that I already know are waiting for me. Okay, you guys, thanks for letting me vent. Coach Meg, signing out. It is maybe 7:45, almost 8, and it is already so hot. I am gonna have to go home and take a total shower. I'm sweating. Ugh, it's hot. Let's go home, guys. It's hot. Really struggling this morning. I decided to take the dogs for a walk with Sam in his stroller, and it is very helpful while we're walking, but it is so big and bulky, and just getting it out, it's really, really a struggle. Really a struggle. And then one of the front wheels is locked. I can't get it to rotate, so it doesn't want to turn corners. Anyway, oh boy. I'm gonna go home and take a nice cool shower. Hello again, Tater Tots. How are you? Hope you're doing really, really great today, this beautiful, hot Tuesday. I wanted to check in, just having such a better day than I was yesterday. Today seems much more productive, actually check things off of my list, which we know I love to do. And yeah, it's just been a much more productive day. My mood is so much better. I got dressed. Well, I'll tell you why I got dressed. Yesterday was a very stressy day, and even though I took a bubble bath last night to decompress, I did not sleep well because of it. I did, however, force myself to get up really early this morning and take the dogs out, and we went for a very, very long walk. It was not even 7 a.m. outside, and it was so hot. So by the time we got back, I needed like a whole shower again. And listen, I was not emotionally prepared to do my hair. So this is what it is today, you guys. I don't think I have ever shown you my natural hair texture. This is it. So basically, put a little bit of mousse in it and just let it air dry. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for the curls. Thank you. When I was in New York, my sister is actually in like her chapter of just natural hair texture. And listen, hers is gorgeous. She has so much more hair than I do. And her curls are just, listen, do you remember Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman? Those huge, beautiful, bouncy curls? That's what my sister has. Anyway, I was inspired by that to maybe try it myself, right? Less heat on my hair, less time, And listen, you guys have heard me complain, right? Taking the time to blow dry it, curl it, and I still end up hating it and pulling it up anyway. So this is my natural hair texture. What do you guys think? Should I try it a little bit more? Yeah. I never wear my hair like this, so I don't know what to even do with it. So like all my curly girl friends out there, help me out. My biggest problem literally is, how am I supposed to sleep with this tonight and wake up with it not looking crazy in the morning? Do I do a sleep bonnet? Because I have a sleep bonnet. I have no idea, right? It's good on the first day, second day. So help me out. What do I do to keep my hair looking cute and curly for more than 24 hours. So yeah, it's been a much, much better day. I'm glad that I got up and got some exercise because my mental health, you guys saw me yesterday, my mental health was not good. Checking out from work. Again, it was a much more productive day. Actually got things done instead of spinning wheels and going in circles and actually going backwards. That's the worst. So for the rest of the night, I just, fed the dogs. My life is so quiet and boring. So quiet and boring. Just fed the dogs and I'm thinking, I took some ground beef, some hamburger out of the freezer this morning. So I think I'm going to cook something with that. I don't know. I have some corn on the cob in the fridge. I am definitely in a corn on the cob chapter. I love it so much, but I don't know what to have with it. I took hamburger out. I could make some hamburgers, but when I end up making hamburgers, I only eat one and the rest goes to waste. So maybe I'll turn it into like taco beef and make some tacos. And then tomorrow I can have a taco salad. And don't know what to have with the corn. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? You just cook the corn and eat it with whatever. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do so that it doesn't go bad. Yeah, boring week. I'm just working, eating, working, eating, working, and eating. Making some plans with one of my girlfriends, though, to go out here in the next couple of weeks. There are some concerts coming up. We've got Stray Cats coming up. Are you guys of a certain age? Do you know who the Stray Cats are? And I really want to there's one of their songs, it's called Jean and Eddie. And they talk about a girl in the song, and she was wearing red, blue jeans and wore her hair in a ponytail. And I really want to get some red, blue jeans. And I guess wear my hair in a ponytail for the concert. That's on the 4th. And so there's some things happening. Just work is really kicking my butt. Yep, kicking my butt, but I'm grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it. This job coming along, honestly, saved my ass. Saved my ass. Looking forward to the end of next month, I will be traveling with them and we'll be going to the Washington, D.C. area. We'll be going through, Sam is just opening. Honey, we're not going outside because it is way too hot. He's looking through the blinds. D.C., Virginia, and Maryland. We'll be traveling in that tri-state area. And I've never been. So excited for that. And I'm also excited, listen, to date, the team that I work with, I've only ever worked with them virtually. No, that's not true. A couple of the other guys on the team who started when I worked with previously. And we actually did work together in person at a couple events. So I do know them. But the rest of the team, I've only met them virtually. So I'm super excited to actually get to meet them, give them big hugs and all that good stuff. But yeah, this week, as far as events and things, it's quiet. But that's okay. Because, like I said, work is kicking my booty. All right, I'm going to shut up because now I'm just rambling. But that's kind of nice too. It's kind of nice just to vent and get all these thoughts out of your head. And thank you. Thank you for letting me do that. Appreciate you. Okay, I guess I'm going to go figure out what to have for dinner. Okay. Hello there, Tater Tots. How are you? Hope you're doing super, super great. I wanted to share a really fun little Amazon delivery that I got. I have been, trying to keep my cortisol levels down and de-stress and de-anxiety myself with lots of different ways. And I decided I used to color all the time. Why did I stop doing that? But also I decluttered all my stuff when I moved. So I had to buy some new stuff. But I wanted to show you how cute these coloring books are. Hopefully these markers are good. I like them because they're dual tip, so it's got a really fine tip and then a marker tip. All the colors. And listen, these are less than $10. This is such a great way to de-stress. Look at these coloring books, you guys. Color and curse, so fun. And look at how fun these are. Oh my gosh, why is my camera? Okay, there we go. I run on caffeine, chaos, and cuss words. How fun are these? Oh my gosh, such cute designs. I'd like to give that to a few people. Oh my gosh, these are so funny. And it came with two different books. Look how fun these are. Let's open it up to a random page. Right? Oh my gosh. These are so fun. And it even came with a darling little thank you card. Look how sweet. It says, thank you for supporting our family business. And then inside, it's got a cute little picture of the family, all their names. So cute. You guys, I'll link these down below in case you want to try cursing and relaxing and coloring and supporting a darling small business. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to try these. I want to sit down and do it right now. No, that's not true, but okay. I love these. These are so great. Anyway, I wanted to share how fun those are. And so you will see me coloring in the evening times. Howdy. Hey there, tater tots. How are you? TGIF. Oh my goodness. It has been such a great, productive day. As you can see from the previous clips, I decided, listen, I'm super proud of myself, you guys, because my schedule is pretty open, but I have really stuck to getting up really early, going and working out, and really just hopping into work. I would much rather start early working and then get off early. I would much rather do that. And especially since my teammates are East Coast and also Central Time Zone, they start earlier than me. So that works out really great. But decided this morning after I took the dogs for a really, really long walk, and listen, we were back before the sun was even up, which was awesome because it's 100 and a million degrees outside. 100 and a million. Yes, that's accurate. Yeah, I was back and feeding the dogs and making the bed before the sun came up. And I decided, you know what? I really have not left my apartment much this week. So I decided to go to the coffee shop and work for a few hours. And it turned out amazing. I got there early enough that, okay, listen, where I live, people actually tease me a lot. If you're in Utah and I say I live in American Fork, people will go, why? There's a lot of stigma for any city that is past. Okay, listen, the Salt Lake Valley is literally a valley surrounded by mountain ranges. And where those two mountain ranges kind of come to a point, it's called Point of the Mountain. Isn't that clever? But I live south of that point of the mountain. And there is kind of like a stigma that if you go south of Point of the Mountain, you're really getting into sketchy territory. Meaning like a lot of LDS people with some very strange beliefs and nothing cool or happening or hip happens past Point of the Mountain. You guys, I'm here to tell you that is not true. The area that I live, it's called American Fork. I'm not going to give up too much information for safety reasons. It's not that far past Point of the Mountain, you guys. It's just a few minutes, but it is growing like crazy. And that's why I chose to live where I live. I live in a brand new, beautiful community, and I have everything that I need literally just right around me. Everything. The only thing we don't really have, you guys, is cool restaurants. Just a ton of chain restaurants. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, yeah. There is literally like one block away from me, a nice kind of shopping plaza with all different kinds of things in it. Again, some restaurants, not all of them are chains, small businesses. There's some salons. We've got like a sweat house over there. Really cool stuff. But there is this beautiful little coffee spot, right? Just like an independent little coffee spot. And what I love about it is it's packed. It's packed with people working, right? So this is the spot you go to work. And I love like how diverse they are, right? Like they really encourage diversity and inclusion. And so I really love to go work there. But that being said, like I said a minute ago, it gets packed with people working. And so you really have to get there early to get a prime spot, right? Like near a plug for your computer. So I got the prime spot this morning, and I stayed there for a good, I want to say like 4 hours just working and having Zoom meetings. And so it feels like I've had a super productive day. I then came home and did some more work. And I feel like some of the things that are super productive for me is when I get to learn how to do a new skill, something that I've never learned how to do before, and I learned it on my own. Listen, I'm hyper independent, but we've got some events coming up, and I was asked to do, and get this on so they know where they're staying, where has all the addresses, all the times, and I had never, this sounds so silly, I had never like edited or created a shared Google Calendar. I taught myself how to do that today. So I'm super proud of myself. And I did it correctly, right? Fist bumps, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, did it correctly. Oh gosh, and even between the time when I left the coffee shop before I came back home, I actually ran a couple of errands. Listen, you guys, I just told you it is 101,000,000 degrees outside. I am so ready for fall. Went to the grocery store a few days ago, and I'm starting to see like all the fall things, right? Like the pumpkin spice coffee creamers. And if you go down the cleaning aisle, everything is pumpkin spice scented or cinnamon scented, and I am here for it. Yeah. And that being said, now don't come for me. I love Bath and Body Works. I love the Bath and Body Works little wall plugs. Don't come for me because I know what you're going to say, but I love them. And I had listen, I wait till they're on sale, especially at Bath and Body Works, right? Like I wait till everything is on sale and I will go stock up. I had just used the last two that I had from my last stock up, and it was like summer scents. And so today I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to Bath & Body Works because I'll bet you they have a ton of new fall scents, and they did. It was really fun. I know they're going to have more coming, but picked up some of those, what are they called? Like I can't even remember what they're called, but the wall plug refills. Got some fall scents. And listen, they had like a huge clearance sale, clearancing out some stuff. So I got some really cheap, like candles and even like some sprays and things like that. And here's the thing about their candles, you guys, and I'm sure you probably already know this, right? Like this is not breaking news. Don't burn them. Get one of those candle warmers, the beautiful lights. Those are awesome, right? Your candles last so much longer than if you burn them, right? And you're not putting out all those toxic, I don't even know what chemicals they are, but you don't have to burn it. And then you don't also have to worry about burning your apartment down. Oh, you guys. I just popped onto Facebook for a minute. It's giving me chills just thinking about it. I popped onto Facebook for just a minute, and one of the local news studios here was doing a live Facebook feed. There's a huge apartment complex in another city that is on fire, and I get goosebumps just thinking about it, you guys. Like, that is my worst fucking nightmare. My dogs. Oh my God. I'll start to cry if I think too much about it, but there's a huge apartment fire. So you guys, don't burn candles. Don't burn candles. I know how much we love them. Get those flameless candles. And then if you want the scents, get the candle warmer. Okay. It's literally a light bulb. That shit scares me a lot. So yeah, I got some fun things on sale. Like, I am so ready for fall. It could be a drinking game. Every time Meg says I'm so ready for fall, everybody take a shot. But I'm just drinking electrolytes. Gotta love me some Element, Hashtag non-spawns. Hey, you guys, send me your Element codes because I need to stock up, and I need a code so that I can get like some discounts or some free sample packs or whatever it is, and I don't want to go searching for it. So if you have a code, drop it in the comments for me. Maybe someday I'll have my own code. I don't know. Maybe someday. let's see. What fun things have been going on last night? If you remember, last week, I was supposed to go to brunch with my girlfriend and it didn't work out. But it worked out that she and I went to dinner last night, which was pretty fun. We went to the Olive Garden. You guys, it's kind of like our standard go-to place. It's reliable. We always know what we're going to get. So it's kind of a joke between us. We ended up going to Olive Garden, which was fun. And then tonight, I've got a date. A first date, y'all. So I actually pretty quickly here need to go hop in the shower because I'm not going to go to a first date in my workout clothes. Another random thing, you guys. I don't know if I've talked about it previously. I probably have. I mentioned that I know that I have a mild form of body dysmorphia. If you don't know what body dysmorphia is, Google it. Basically, it doesn't matter the reflection in the mirror or the number on the scale or whatever size pants you just put on. When you look in the mirror, I still see like 330-pound Meg. I start to pick myself apart, the imperfections. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get in trouble with the GLP-1s. Like, I'm going to mention some names. No, I'm not going to mention some names, but they've been in the news. They literally look like the Walking Dead. Okay, I know that I have this mental disorder. And you guys, I'm not on GLP-1s anymore. I'm done. Like, I can't. It's on my budget. It is not in my budget right now. So whatever is happening now, I'm doing it on my own. Anyway, but I feel like a lot of people who are on GLP-1s, that's how they get into trouble. But when I was on my GLP-1 journey, I talked to people that I trust, my best friend, my sister, and I said, hey, listen, please be honest with me. If I look unwell, please say something because I just don't see it. And while I was in New York, and then also again last night with my girlfriend, and now granted, these two people I haven't seen in quite some time. So I haven't seen my sister since, Christmas, and I hadn't seen my girlfriend since February. Both of them said, oh my God, you look so tiny. And it almost sounds like an accusation, like almost, it's weird. I don't know how to respond to that because first of all, I don't see it. I am not tiny. I'm not a tiny person in any way, shape, or form. Granted, I don't weigh myself because that fucks with me mentally too. As long as I feel good, my clothes fit, and I look like I feel like I look good in my clothes. That's what matters to me. But over the past couple of weeks, a couple of people have mentioned it to me, and they use that word, you look tiny. I don't see that as a good thing. Let's talk about that for a second, y'all. When you see someone and you notice that they've lost weight, you don't know the circumstances behind it. Obviously, we all immediately, right? We all immediately go, oh, Ozempic. And who gives a fuck anyway? Who gives a fuck what people are doing, right? They're going to do what they need to do to feel good about themselves. So let it be. Let's stop judging. And instead of saying something like, oh my God, you've lost so much weight, you look tiny. How about we say something like, wow, you look really strong and healthy. You look happier, right? Like, can we just not accuse people of shit? Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know how we got there. I don't know. Probably because I'm in my workout clothes and it just struck me that a couple of people have mentioned it to me over the past couple of weeks. I don't see it. Super weird. All right, you guys, I am going to, it's time to go hop in the shower and get cleaned up for my date. Wish me luck. Dating is hard. Dating is so very, very hard. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. And I don't know what we're going to get up to this weekend. I do have to do some work tomorrow. Worky work. But not sure what we're going to get up to. We shall see. All right, you guys, I'm going to talk to you soon. See ya. Hello, Tater Tots. Happy Saturday. I wanted to share this with you because this is a moment. This is a moment I'm not quite sure of. If you know me, you know that I do not like seafood. I grew up in Utah. It's not something we ate. It is not a part of my palate. But I do love and respect how healthy it is for us. And so I went to the store looking for a piece of salmon, and they had an amazing deal on trout. Okay. So tonight, you guys, I made this gigantic fillet of trout. Okay. Why is my camera? Okay, fillet of trout. So obviously I have marinated this. This is a blackberry, soy sauce, peach, balsamic, a little bit of garlic and ginger, salt and pepper, a little marinade that I've done here. It smells incredible, but I'm a little bit scared, and that's a lot of fish. So send me good vibes, and then along with it, I'm obsessed with corn on the cob. We're having cob with it. But okay, I just pulled it out of the oven. I mean, when I say blackberries, it's fresh blackberries and I just squished them in there, mashed it all up. There's even a little extra over here. Oh, I'll use that as sauce, but I feel like I've had trout one time in my life and it was not as fishy as salmon. Oh, also, sorry guys, I put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil too. Probably didn't need it. It's fish. However, it smells amazing. I am optimistic that it's going to taste great. And I don't know, am I going to eat all of that? Can you freeze it after it's cooked? We are going to find out. But I thought that I would share. It looks great. Smells great. Who even is she? Okay, friends, please remind me the next time that I go to the grocery store and think, I'm going to buy some salmon or I'm going to buy some trout. I'm going to be really healthy. Don't do it. I feel like this is probably the 24th time that I've tried to make fish and make it palatable for me. But you guys, it literally makes me gag. I don't know why I thought trout was going to be less fishy than salmon. I can't even talk about it. I'm going to get sick. But if you like salmon and you like trout, bless your heart, but try that marinade, okay? The marinade smelled good. The marinade was great. The fish was not great. Okay, the corn on the cob was amazing. Ate the shit out of that, but the fish, nope, nope, nope. Alright, you guys, I didn't bring my camera, but I'm really excited. I have to show you all this pretty fall stuff. I was gonna make a little treat today and I didn't have the right pan, so I ran over to Walmart and look at all these beautiful things. Like, look at this flower set. Look at these. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, it's heavy. It's a pumpkin. I know I'll drop it. These are so pretty. If you need a gold tray, there you go. And on the other side, you guys, they have all their candles. They have this gigantic $40 candle. Maybe I'll pop over there and show you. But look at how pretty. Are these plastic or glass? Oh, they're glass, you guys. And they're $5. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a couple of those for coffee, for iced coffee. But like, I have these highball glasses. I got them at Crate and Barrel, and they were not $2.78. Oh, I love these too. I'm a gold girly though. I'm gonna have to get a couple of these. Oh, this color. $5. Let me pop over and show you the candles. Like, look at the size of that candle. I'm excited. Hello there, friends. Happy Sunday. How are we doing? I hope you're doing so well. As you saw, I just got back from a quick run to Walmart. And I'm so excited for all of the fall things that are coming out. I just need to adjust this camera. Hold on. That's better. That's better. I'm showing off a little bit. I still love my camera. But yeah, I am so excited for all the amazing fall things that are coming out. And I don't know if I mentioned this, you guys, but yesterday I was tidying up, cleaning, and I dove into my fall stash of candles, wax melts, and I couldn't be happier about it. Like, every time I walk into my apartment from taking the dogs out or taking the trash out, whatever it is, I'm like, oh, it smells so good. It smells like fall in here. It just brings me so much joy. I did not end up getting those glasses. I had to talk with myself, right? And I'm like, listen, Meg, they're pretty. Yeah, but you do not need any more glasses, mugs, cups. You need none of that. So I'm very proud of myself. I adulted it and I put it back on the shelf. But man, gorgeous iced coffee cups for $5. Loving that. So let me show you what I actually picked up really quick. So you guys, listen, I'm gonna do a kind of a Sandra Lee semi-homemade treat today. It's still summer, even though it smells like fall in here. But I'm gonna make some boxed lemon bars, but then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a blackberry puree, and then I'm going to swirl that in to make it a little Meg style. But also while I was there, I didn't have a pan. I can't believe I didn't have like an 8-inch square pan. So grabbed one of those. How did I not have that? I don't know. But then again, I was going through and looking at all the fall stuff and smelling all the things. And I did pick up a couple more wax tarts. So this is actually my favorite fall scent of all time. It's Farm Apple Pumpkin. I still have some in my cabinet, but I don't want to run out. So I got the big Mamma Jamma of that. And I also got the Farm Apple Pumpkin fragrance oil because I have a diffuser in my office. And I don't know why I never picked that up before. Probably because I didn't see it until today. It's going to be smelling real good. Real good in here. Got that. And then I picked up a couple other scents. I love standing there in the little wax scent aisle and just smelling all the things. But I got a vanilla pistachio glow. This one, you know how much I love vanilla and pistachio. Oh, you guys, this smells like, how do you even, it's just cozy, vanilla-y and nutty. It smells amazing. And then this one, it's called Wonderland. And the scent notes are apple, lily of the valley, and strawberries, right? Sounds so bizarre, but wow, that smells so nice. Again, it smells just like very fresh and clean and comforting. So I was actually pretty proud of myself. I didn't go crazy. I could have easily gone crazy with all of the fall stuff, but I didn't. So, sorry, the dishwasher is loud. I'm running a cleaning cycle, not cleaning the dishes, but actually cleaning the dishwasher itself, so it gets kind of loud because it's empty. So for now, I'm going to make myself a little lemon bar treat. And I don't know what the rest of the day. I do have to do a little bit of work today, so I'll probably get started on that while these are baking. Need to start another sprouts, jar of sprouts. You guys, listen, I have been really enjoying sprouts. I'm putting sprouts on everything, and it's so fun to watch them grow. That was a really good idea. So, okay, that's what I'm gonna do, and let's get started on these yummy lemon bars. Well, you guys, these look absolutely nothing like what I hoped that they would look like. Here, let me give you guys a peek what this was looking like. You guys, I thought that it was just gonna be like all yellow and blue swirly. That's not how it looks. I'm sure they're gonna taste amazing, but okay. Well, we're gonna let those cool down and we'll give them a try in a little while. Oh boy, we live and we learn, right? Hello. Oh, that was probably really loud. I'm so sorry. Why am I like this? Why am I so awkward? I don't know. It's just how I am. Put the lemon bars actually in the fridge to cool. And I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't turn out all fabulously swirly like I envisioned, but I think they're gonna taste really delicious. And I guess honestly at the end of the day, that's what matters. I did just finish the little bit of work that I needed to do. It didn't take me nearly as long as I thought. And I'm going to tell you guys again why. There's so many reasons why I love this job and I feel so grateful and blessed, but this job is challenging me to learn new skills that I've never done before. And I am very proactive. I'm a self-starter. If somebody asks me to do something I've never done before, my initial reaction is never, no, I've never done that before. My initial reaction is, yes, let me figure out how I can do this. So a couple of things I've learned over the past couple of days. Listen, I know we all have feelings. We have certain feelings about ChatGPT and AI. I don't know how I would get anything done without ChatGPT. Honest to God. Chat really makes me look good. And I appreciate that so much because I am a self-starter and I'm hyper independent. That is my first go-to of, hey, how do I do this? So a couple of things that I've done over the past couple of days is I've learned how to use a Google shared calendar. I know it seems simple, but I've never done it before and it was kicking my booty. Thank you, chat. And then today, you guys, I told you that I've been doing a lot of event planning and ordering promo items, which requires a lot of artwork. And I'm not a graphic designer, y'all, but chat is. I mean, I just created a photo backdrop for one of our events for people to stand in front of and take pictures. And I had chat mock up what this was supposed to look like, send it over to the owners for approval, and they loved it. They're like, we want it to look just like that. So then I had ChatGPT take that image and make it into an art file, like a high resolution art file that I could send off to our printer to make. Now it's Sunday. I have yet to hear whether I did it correctly, but I'm pretty fucking proud of myself. I'm pretty proud of myself that I'm figuring these things out. It just makes me feel super proud, and ChatGPT makes me look good. But anyway, I just finished that. The lemon bars are cooling in the fridge. It's been a super productive weekend. Early this morning, before I ran over to Walmart to get those few little things, I spent some time out on the patio. It's August. It's the beginning of August, and the weather has been brutal. My poor plants, a few of them have not survived, no matter how hard I've tried. And so today I went out, the plant graveyard, cleaned that up. There's so much ash because of the fires. There was just ash all over the place. So, gosh, I swept everything up, took the, plants to the final resting place. And then we're also, I don't know about where you guys are, we have this spider infestation. And I'm not scared of spiders. And I know these spiders are actually good ones. But I had to go out there and just clean up spider webs that were all over the railing. And I didn't feel comfortable sitting out there, spending time out there. So got everything all cleaned up. It looks great. I put the cushion covers in the washed everything and the rugs. And it just feels so much more peaceful without all those dead plants out there and spider webs and all that. The hummingbirds have been spending a lot of time here the past week or so. Makes me super happy. Not just hummingbirds, but all kinds of birds. And that just makes me so happy. So yeah, and then ran to Walmart, got a few things. You guys, it smells so good in here. It smells like October. Makes me super happy. But yes, I just finished doing that little bit of work that I needed to get done. We'll see if I did it correctly the first time. But I am actually going to spend a little time just chilling and coloring. I have been loving coloring, and this coloring book that I got, you guys, it is just really, really cute. This is what we're working on now, right? Let's get fucking weird. So this is what I'm working on right now. But I am finding coloring to just be so calming and soothing, and I highly recommend. And I was in my storage closet that's in my office. That's my storage closet, y'all. But I'm telling you what, I'm going on all kinds of different, going down all different kinds of rabbit holes here. But one of the things that I've done over the weekend, it's August. I already said that. It's August. My lease expires here at the end of November, which I cannot believe. I will be here, have been here 2 years. What? So my lease is expiring at the end of November. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but one of the reasons, well, I love living here. I love my apartment. I love everything about it. The thing that I love the most about it is I got such a good price, you guys. That's why I locked it in for 2 years. The building was still under construction. None of the amenities were finished. And so I got a killer deal on this apartment. And so I know at the end of my lease, it's going to go up quite a bit. And so I've been looking around at other apartments, just seeing what's going on. It's been 2 years. There's things popping up all over the place, and maybe I want to move back towards the city. So I've just been looking this weekend, and you guys, honestly, I feel like I'm going to stay put. I can't find anything that makes it worth the hassle and the cost of moving. I mean, the closer you are to the city for a 2-bedroom apartment, and listen, I have to have a 2-bedroom apartment because I work from home. There's nothing less expensive than where I'm at. And I just can't justify the cost saying, oh, but I'll be closer to the city. I don't care. Like, I have loved living here for the past 2 years. So that's one of the things that I was doing this weekend. But where was I going with that? Oh, that's right. I was just talking about my second closet, my closet in my guest room, office, guest room / office, but I never have any guests. It has honestly been, I mean, perfect. So perfect. At my last apartment, it was tiny, right? 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and I had to rent a storage unit to store all my shit, like my Christmas decorations and what else is in there? I have like my tools in there. I keep like my extra TP and paper towels and tissue and all of those things in that closet. But I was rummaging around in the closet. See, now I can't even remember why I started talking about the closet, you guys. Now I do. Coloring. Coloring. I was rummaging around in my closet, getting out the fall candles and things like that, and I found a couple brand new diamond art kits that I had tucked in there. And that's another really awesome, it's like coloring. You know, it's a great way to just chill out, get rid of all those stressful thoughts and just chill out. And I forgot that they were in there. So I really love an art project. I did try paint by numbers and I thought that would be super calming, but no, it was stressful. Way too stressful for my type A personality because I couldn't get it perfect. And that stressed me the fuck out. So I'm going to color for a little while, listen to some great music. I'm still working on my second ice is melted, but coffee. And just have a quiet self-care Sunday. Maybe later on tonight I will take a bubble bath and do a facial, put on my red light mask. But man, what a great weekend it's been. I feel like it's just been super chill, super productive. And I've just felt, after a very stressful week, I've just felt so much gratitude. Like, I'm going to start to cry if I actually think about it. So I'm not going to go into like too many details, but, and I might have said it before, the job I just left fucked me over. They owe me a lot of money in back pay and I'm being ignored. I'm going to have to go to small claims court to get that. But this new job, it literally saved my life. I woke up Saturday morning, August 1st, able to pay my rent, able to pay my bills, able to feed my dogs and feed myself. And I never take any of those things lightly. So just such a great weekend filled with just, I feel like getting things done. My apartment just feels so clean and cozy, and my cortisol level is coming down, and I feel so much more calm and relaxed and grateful. And that's such an amazing place to be. So that's what I'm going to do with the rest of the day. I feel like this vlog has been a lot of chit-chat, which is okay. I love a chit-chatty vlog. We don't always have to be running around and doing stuff and buying stuff, and that's stressy. So if you've made it to this point, you guys, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me, spending time with me, continuing to come back and, just support me. I appreciate it so much. That being said, if you are new here and you have enjoyed watching my productive, chill weekend, I would absolutely just be overwhelmed with joy if you would like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It means the absolute world to me, you guys. But I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you have had an amazing weekend, and I'm going to talk to you guys really, really soon. Bye.